Hey y'all, and welcome back to the Power of Nature radio show. So it's Monday, y'all, and I am here. It's me, Cleopatra from Cleopatra's Nature. So y'all, it's Monday. I hope y'all savored y'all Saturday. If you don't know what Savor Saturday is, that is the new thing that I've kind of been doing for the last couple Saturdays, where I want everybody to kind of just savor themselves. Do something that you individually love and appreciate about yourself, just to put a smile on your own face. So y'all, I did savor my Saturday. What I did was I did come out with 2 new products. And I am excited about my 2 new products that I did come out with. I did come out with some whipped herb infused hand sanitizing cream. And the reason why I made this hand sanitizing cream is because Corona is out here. A lot of us are washing our hands over and over. We are sanitizing a lot, and it leaves our hands very, very dry. So I did want to just whip up some stuff and actually infuse. I infused 4 different herbs that has like antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal properties in it to actually kill any type of bacteria or fungus or anything acting as a hand sanitizer. So I did whip it together, and it is now available. So yeah, I'm excited about it. If you don't know too much about shea butter itself, because it is whipped from shea butter infused with these herbs. Shea butter actually comes from the shea tree in West and Central Africa. These are the only regions for the shea tree is in Africa. Really big around the Niger and the Upper Nile rivers. It actually comes from the nuts of the shea tree or whatever. That's how they get the shea butter out. And shea butter itself fights against acne. It has a bunch of fatty acids in it that strips the skin of all the essential oils and that strips the skin of bad oils and basically add the essential ones into our skin. It's an anti-inflammatory, has a lot of healing properties itself. It conditions, tones, and soothes our skin. So yeah, we're getting all of these benefits, and while we're sanitizing our hands, that's the first one. And then I did come out with a charcoal bar soap. So charcoal, a lot of people know about charcoal. It is derived straight from coconuts, actually the shell of the coconut, and it's very, very beneficial for our skin or whatever. So I did make a charcoal bar soap to kind of help myself or whatever with my pores, kind of shrink the pores, remove any dark spots or anything, because even though I do have 4 different bars of soap now, everything doesn't work for everybody. So it's always good to have a variety, because there are so many different types of skin out here, so everything doesn't work for everybody. So it's good to have, options so people can choose what works best for their skin. And y'all, don't think I'm not having a guest, because I am having a guest. My wonderful, wonderful guest that is going to be on my show today is MuzikShan the Muzikman from Muzikland. MuzikShan is from St. Mary, Jamaica, actually residing still in St. Mary, Jamaica. He is an artist, but the greatest thing about him being a songwriter and a musician is the fact that he is a master herbalist. He himself have about 30 plus different herbs in his own yard that he has transformed his entire front and backyard into a herbal garden. Literally, he makes calabash. He's the calabash guru. I get all of my calabash from him, everything dealing with calabash. Also Noonie, I learned about Noonie from him. He is also my mentor. He's also the one who actually taught me about herbs and actually brought me to this. So y'all, he is going to be my guest on my show today. So y'all, I want to start welcoming him in, because this is MuzikShan the Muzikman from Muzikland. So I'm going to get him to call in right now to the radio show so we can ask him a couple of questions, just talk to him, involve him into Cleopatra's Nature, the Power of Nature radio show, y'all. So we're going to give him a few minutes to call in. Y'all, I do want y'all to just check out Cleopatra's Nature's new products because they are coming available. I did release them on Instagram. I also made a video of me washing my face with the black soap, and I released it on Instagram and YouTube, so y'all can also check that out. Okay. All right, y'all. So MuzikShan the Muzikman from Muzikland is on the line. Hello, MuzikShan.
Greetings and one love. How are you doing, Cleopatra?
I am doing Irie. I am Irie today. How about yourself? Thank you so much for joining the Power of Nature radio show with us today, MuzikShan.
Definitely, it's a joy and a privilege, all right?
Yes.
Every time.
So how's the weather today over there in St. Mary, Jamaica?
Rain as usual. Yeah, the rain season, so we get it. It's here.
Yeah, I understand that. But one thing about St. Mary, it does rain all the time in St. Mary, but that's because it's so plentiful with all of the wonderful herbs. So, MuzikShan, can you give us an introduction for yourself for the people who is wondering, who is MuzikShan?
Well, I was given the name Gavin Walker, yes, by my parents, originally from Cock Street, Fort Myre, St. Mary. And been living in Highgate, St. Mary for 29 years now, so definitely, this is my home, Yes.
So, MuzikShan, tell us, about who you are. What do you do? I know you're a songwriter, you write your own songs, you sing your own music, you're an herbalist. Let us get to know MuzikShan.
Definitely MuzikShan, yes. I'm a musician who does a little farming also. Yes, that is how I'm in great dealing with herbs because yes, I'm a farmer also. And I do creative artwork, like I do shakers, I make calabash, all of them little things. Just the same, so yeah, that's part of nature as your program, so nature.
Mm-hmm. So, MuzikShan, how long have you been using herbs? How long have you actually been into doing the herbal thing?
Well, been using herbs all the days of my life, all the days I can remember, because herbs is a part of our tradition here in Jamaica. So, and coming into herbs, yeah, it's been 20 some years, I say, yeah, because I even sell Nune extract and all those things. So I've been doing this herb thing for quite a while, know a bit about it,
About how many different herbs do you think that you're growing in your yard? Because you do have like a herb farm in your yard. You have like transformed your front yard and your backyard into a herb garden. How many herbs do you, just to guesstimate, because I know you're not going, you don't know like 1, 2, 3, 4, but just to guesstimate.
Yeah, it's a myriad of herbs, and I have to say like over, when I try to go extra, I will not exaggerate, but believe me, I know it's over 50 different herbs in the bowl yard, not to mention the surroundings, so it's a myriad of herbs. Can't place a specific number, when I say over 50 herbs, same way, because every plant have a, medicinal side to it, yes, so for real.
So with you having at least like 50 different herbs in your yard, can you give us some tips on the people who's actually trying to learn how to start gardening? Like, how do you maintain that many different herbs that have that many different properties?
All right. The thing is, Cleopatra, some of these herbs, would I say, grow wildly. Some of these herbs aren't really maintained by us per se. Nature do all of that because the herbs them just grow about. That's the thing with Jamaica. The herbs them just grow all about. You don't have to really set out. Unless you want a specific herb, but really and truly you don't have to set out to really plant herbs because it just grows. It's all about, we have to cut it. All of the little things there, so then cut it. Some people burn them down, but then just replenish themselves, just as the herb does. So it's really there naturally. And some of the herbs then we actually plant them, but most of the herbs just come naturally, Cleopatra. Yes.
And you said some people burn them, some people cut them. Like, how do you do your farm? Do you cut yours? Do you burn it? Like,
Right. I don't really cut my yard like how some people don't cut them yard. No. I really pull out the weeds, Just a separation more time. I pull out the weeds. If the grass and get too much, I just pull them up. I don't really chop my yard and anything because it's a host of herbs and I really I don't like to know, then get used properly. So I don't really cut them down. I just separate the weeds more time and keep the place nice and light, I say as best as we can. Yes.
So y'all heard that, people. He's maintaining over 50 different herbs in his yard, and he's not cutting them or anything. He's literally hand pulling up the weeds itself. Yeah. And when it comes when it comes to first, I remember when I was there, I think like maybe my first time coming to Jamaica, you had like this bucket of like, I guess we would call it like trash because it was like the banana peels, like the coconut shells. It was like, all the fruit peelings. And you were using that for fertilizing the rest of the yard. So are you still using that type of method?
It is always like that, It has always been like that. It's always like that till this day, I said that is how we create natural fertilization for our things. We really do things organic, I said. Now I tell the people them say most of them things that what them say, I say them big fat produce them. Then I tell them say right more people do that naturally, but listen me, when them appear like that and it come natural, believe you me, you can see the works of nature because some people really spray them things just because they want a certain size and then things. But if they can do the natural fertilization, they get even better results because they get that without the pesticides.
No pesticides. So what all do you use when you are fertilizing? Like, when you're using a natural fertilizer, because I know you had a saying, nothing is waste. So when it comes to like potatoes, like what all are you throwing in that bucket to use for the fertilizer?
I had to use the peels, all the peels. But I think when I see people they don't really take this serious. They're more like the leaves, but I don't burn leaves, I throw them right back around the trees, all them things there. So then build a mound of leaves, then they say they just go right down. So you don't know, all of that just gone right back in the earth. I don't really burn leaves. Leaves very important because they are in abundance. So, I say the leaves because, you can have so much peels, what I say, but the leaves, them dead every day. Leaves drop all the time. You get the leaves are just as important. Very imperative. So, yes.
So with that being said, what are your favorite herbs? What's the favorite herbs that you kind of go to on a daily basis to make your teas?
Well, definitely I use herbs every day, which is marijuana. Now, girl, I use herbs every day. Definitely. That's herb I use every day. I can say I use guinea every day now. I use guinea every day. I use pimento every day and custard apple leaves because I made these things. I think I'll goat. So I made something with those leaves from my feet with some alcohol and all of that and Epsom salt, and that's what I use on my feet daily, and just to get at ease, and it does work, Yes, so those are the herbs I use every day, really. Yes.
All right, MuzikShan, can I get you to repeat that again on the herbs you said you using for gout? Because I know a lot of men that's having foot problems. They So can we tell the people again what it was for gout that you was using for your feet?
I use guinea, I use pimento leaves, custard apple leaves with some wintergreen alcohol and a bit of Epsom salt. Yes. Definitely. And that will be available at Cleopatra's Nature's website. Yes. Definitely.
Yes, y'all. So Cleopatra's Nature is branding all type of things. Understand that this is real. Cleopatra really does live this life and do these things because I feel like there's nothing in nature that we can't go to help with everything that we're going through in our daily life. So, you said you use Guinean. Now, Cleopatra has a backstory on Guinean. Like, can you tell the people, because I've already shared it with them on my YouTube channel, but can you share it with the people on how Cleopatra came to Guinean?
Well, Cleopatra was in Jamaica visiting I at Muzikland, and she had a headache, And I remember that I have some of the same Guinean, I have like a concoction, a Guinean thing. And I said to her, so you can use this so Cleopatra with the headache. And believe me, people, that was it. That was Cleopatra and Guinean, then synonymous from that day. Yeah. It was it to clear up her headache, and she loved Guinean from then time until now. She a living testament, the usage of Guinean. Yes.
Yes. Guinean weed is not no joke thing when it comes to pain. For real. Guinean weed don't play.
For real. Yeah.
So you are the Noonie Man. And St. Mary and Highgate, you are the Noonie Man. People know MuzikShan the Muzikman as the Noonie Man. So tell us a little bit about Noonie. Tell us what Noonie actually is.
Wow, beautiful. Noonie, wow, beautiful fruit. Everything about Noonie is beautiful. It actually enhances your whole, Noonie. It energizes the whole body because it works definitely with your but it kills cancer cells. It kills cancer cells, kills diabetic cells, right? And yes, your immune system. Oh yes, that's what it works with the most. It boosts your immune system. And once you have a great immune system, there's no disease or all them things that can really test you. So Noonie, excellent. Fat reducer. Noonie is also so excellent. So many other things to say about Noonie. If you try to find the things, and there's so many of them because it helps with anybody who feels deficient, any man who feels deficient, like erectile dysfunction and then things. Noonie helps with all of them little things there. So beautiful fruit, and I love it. Yeah, that's the herb I really use.
Yeah, that's the herb that you really promote. So when it comes to Noonie, how do we get Noonie from that green fruit all the way to this black juice that's boosting our body and giving us this magical power?
Yes, when we pick the Noonie ripe from the trees, sometimes it ripe and it falls, but we pick them right from the trees, we wash them off, and place them in some buckets just to do the extraction, and we just strain it, and that's it. There's nothing added to it, may I say. That's just it. You get them when you clean them off. You put them in the bucket, you do the extraction, it take a couple of weeks, and that's it. And the longer you leave it, the more potent it be. And you can add things to the Noonie, like if you add the bud pepper and the garlic, I call that the heat. Yes, it helps with circulation of your blood, and it does all of the things that I mentioned before, just the same.
And y'all can get MuzikShan's Noonie juice from Cleopatra's Nature, because Cleopatra's Nature most definitely have MuzikShan's Noonie juice. And also, like, speaking of the Noonie, because Noonie is something that you hand make, you do it all the time. This is, just second nature for you. It's a part of your daily life. What other type of homemade things are you making? You told us that you're making some stuff for gout or whatever. And y'all, and MuzikShan, before I called you, I did let them know that I did release the charcoal soap. So with the homemade things, you also have a charcoal product. So can you tell the people a little bit about the charcoal product that you're using?
Yes, and I love the charcoal soap that you're doing. Beautiful. I use I've cut off the glyphosate, then call it toothpaste. Years, I don't remember the taste of it, not at all, because I've been using the charcoal for years now. Years on top of years now. Yeah, the charcoal beautiful, you know what I say? You keep the enamel them proper, you keep them strong. But them not gonna tell you them things, you know. You know what I say? Because them they can use one thing in glyphosate, and glyphosate is a part of pesticide. You see me I say? I don't know all the people them terrible, so I want to put that in on the mouth every day. You know, so the thing is this, the charcoal, even if you swallow the charcoal, guess what? Still good for you, it not hurt you. You see me I say? So
Yep.
you just, yeah, if you swallow the toothpaste, it's written on the box, you know, so listen me, I go see medical attention. It can mash you up. So
But he right, y'all, because even if, you know, when using the charcoal paste or whatever, when you're talking about using MuzikShan's homemade natural charcoal paste or whatever, even if you swallow the charcoal, understand that charcoal is a detoxifying aid. It is good for detoxifying toxins from the body. It binds bowel acids and it literally escorts them out of our body. And even people who go into the hospital with an overdose, say they overdosed on pills or whatever it may be, they do give them charcoal to swallow so it can flush all of those toxins and drugs out of their body or whatever, because I can say charcoal is something that naturally gives the body the ability to bind to bind lead and mercury out of our system. So even in Baltimore, you know, it was a big thing called lead, whatever. A lot of people was getting lead. I know back in Alabama, around in Anniston, Oxford, it was a big thing called Monsanto. That was basically, you know, different forms of lead, and people were getting it into their digestive system, and it was really harming them. But charcoal itself does naturally bind these things from our immune system when we consume them. Charcoal is also a digestive aid for gas and bloating. It binds gas and the gas pores that's in our skin or whatever. So charcoal itself is just 100% beneficial all the way around, especially when it is charcoal that's derived from coconut. Because the coconut shells are pure, they're fresh, they are directly from nature, and you're not getting anything extra added onto it or whatever. So also, so MuzikShan coming like with your charcoal toothpaste or whatever that you use. I was also adding a little bit of ginger extract with the charcoal toothpaste, because ginger and the charcoal blended together actually is magical. That's what I've just found out.
Yes. And you know, Cleopatra, the thing is, we're living in a time that information is out there. The people that seek information, they will find it, because I don't know if the people listening know that charcoal is used in all filtration systems. Then just bleach the charcoal. That's already just bleach it, so you know so then look white things the way I say. If you do know how inside our filter look, it's actually charcoal.
Yep, you're right. It is actually charcoal, because I was actually reading that they purify water with charcoal.
Yes. Big on the charcoal. Charcoal, listen, if the charcoal not in the dirty water, the charcoal take out all of the things that were
because the same way that the charcoal actually gets into our body and like binds all of the bacteria and all of the toxin, it actually gets into the water and binds all of the bacteria, all of the toxins and everything, the chemicals, dirt, dust, and everything or whatever from the water to purify it so it will be drinkable. Like
because even when I brush my teeth, you know, Cleopatra, I tend to swallow some of the charcoal all the time, you know? All the time.
Yeah, it promotes good bowel movements and everything. So charcoal itself is 100% like good. It's great with skincare. It draws literally microparticles out of our skin, like dust, dirt, chemicals, toxins, bacteria. Literally, it draws it out and lets it gets to the surface so you can easily see it and clean it directly off your skin to get it out. Like literally, and even I can't remember if you were doing like a charcoal deodorant or not, but I know that charcoal like literally is really good for a deodorant because it absorb smells and harmful gases from the body. But
Yeah.
are you planning on doing any type of deodorant or anything with charcoal?
Well, definitely will be in combination with Cleopatra's nature and that one. So the link still have to come right to Cleopatra. So I don't know. All the people have to just keep in contact with Cleopatra's nature and everything. Will be seen. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Yeah, so y'all heard it first from MuzikShan or whatever. Cleopatra's Nature and MuzikShan are doing a lot of product collabs because it's a lot of good things that he have. Of course, you know, he have over 50 different herbs in his herbal garden at his house or whatever. So Cleopatra's Nature does reach out to MuzikShan for a lot of the products because I do not want any third party people. I like to, you know, just go really pick my own herbs, dry my own things out, and formulate them into all of my own products because it's more natural, it's more from earth. I know exactly where it came from, how it was grown. I know it wasn't grown with any pesticides, it wasn't sprayed with anything, just pure natural from earth, like literally.
Yeah. For real.
And
For
also,
real. Yes.
and also, Cleopatra's, I have been talking a lot about Calabash. I have been, you know, showing and promoting the Calabash. So, y'all, MuzikShan is the Calabash King. So, can you tell the people a little bit about the calabashes that you make?
Yes. Wow. All sizes, all shapes, all variety calabash. Yeah, and all this will be available at Cleopatra's Nature. Yes. I make the shakers, I make the teacups and the eating dishes with calabash. Soon we'll be getting to the bags and stuff, but for now it's just like shakers, eating brushes sweet out of and teacups. Yeah, definitely. All will be available at Cleopatra's Nature, of course.
And y'all, so I don't know if y'all remember, I have been reading the Queen Afu Sacred Woman's book or whatever, and Queen Afu did speak about calabash in her book. Now, y'all, calabash is basically bowls. They could be bowls, they could be instruments, they can be all kind of things or whatever. And they were our traditional food eating dishes from our ancestors way back when, before, you know, way back when, a long time ago, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of years, the calabash were our dishes that we were using way back in Africa. So, and not only that, like children who, and I learned this from MuzikShan, like children who have like a stammering problem, like stuttering, eating out of those calabash bowls at an early age does subside those type of issues and those type of problems. You want to give them any tips on calabash?
Yes, definitely. They say the earlier the baby start drink out a calabash, for real, that helps to develop the voice for real. Cleopatra, you remember that? Yeah, that nice for real. But calabash, listen, it keep everything nice. It keep water cool naturally. Get water cool, and this is something I also can do for anyone who wants a calabash water bottle now for order that special from Cleopatra, because we do that also. I do that also, you know. Yes, I've made a couple water bottles out of the calabash. So if you're interested, all you have to do is just make the order with Cleopatra, and that's it. Yes.
So y'all, I wanted to read y'all like two sentences out of the Sacred Woman's book that Queen Afu talked about the calabash. She said calabashes for Saramaka women and women throughout Africa are a woman's thing. The trees that they came from are owned by women. The fruits are processed by women, and the finished product belongs to women. African women all overuse calabash for drinking, washing, eating, serving, and carrying water, as well as musical instruments. A net of beads is strung around them to play. The bowls are used as decorations. Y'all, calabash make your food taste so much better. I don't know if it's like because it's so natural and it's from the earth, it literally kind of boosts the nutrients and the benefits in the food. Like I know, like drinking teas is nothing like drinking my tea out of the Calabash teacup. That's why I came out with the personalized Cleopatra's Nature Calabash teacups, because it's nothing like drinking your morning tea out of the Calabash and actually connecting one with nature. Literally, you're holding nature in your hand and you're consuming it right there. Like it's amazing.
Sorry, I just really want to ask you to please remind the people that calabashes must not be used in microwaves. Please, tell the people. Okay?
Yes, y'all. Don't use Calabash in the microwave. As much as you can, stay away from the microwave. The microwave is adding so much negative things to our food and our bodies. Like, if you can, stay away from the microwave as much as possible. Calabash is, remember now, Calabash is a traditional dish. It is from our ancestors back from a time where they didn't have stoves and ovens and all of that. So they literally made the fires from coal or wood or whatever, and once they were done cooking it in the entire pot for everybody, they literally served it out spoon by spoon inside the calabash. So it's not a thing where...
Excuse me. They used to cook in the calabashes also, you know. They used to mud the calabash and put it in the fire, you know. Because you have some huge ones, you know. So they used to put mud on it and put it in the fire. Yeah, keep it. Yeah, so they used to cook in it also.
Yes, yeah. Calabash is for all type of uses, but just not the microwave, because it is natural.
Not the microwave. Yes. Exactly. Not the microwave, people, please.
And also, now MuzikShan.
Yes.
Besides the fact that you are a herbalist, you have all these herbs, you are serving your community with foot rubs, you're serving your community with noni juice, like you're benefiting your noni, with your community with at least several different, products that you're hand making at home or whatever to benefit everybody. But on top of that, that is like your side thing. That's not even like your main focus of life and what you are driving, because it is the music. All right, so what actual type of music do you sing? Do you write?
All right. Let me answer this the best way possible. All right, growing up in Jamaica, we knew about mentor, ska. You know what I say? All of them things that come down. The music has changed, come all the way to reggae. And from reggae, we got dancehall, But the thing is this, I can't categorize myself as a genre in the music, because I do music. This is the only thing I can say. I do music. I don't do a special or specific type of music. We do all type of music. So there's, I say, it's just a new era of music I do. I say? Yeah, all of the greats grew up with all of the greats, but we just all of that culminating in something really beautiful, and that's what I do.
Is your music like more conscious, like you're trying to uplift the minds of the people? It's more, booty shaking, what we got going on when we listening to MuzikShan?
Yeah, well, definitely. Even though I say I don't do specific genre of music, I do all type of music. Music always uplifting. It's always something to edify you. I say? Always something you can think about. Because all of my music really based off of my life. Because, happenings in my life, and things will be happening, in the world now and our world. Yeah, definitely. So, yeah.
Okay, so y'all, I am getting ready to wind down. This is Cleopatra's Nature, the Power of Nature radio show on Wild Loud Radio. And y'all, just to remind y'all can listen to this show 24 hours a day, 24/7, no matter where you at, no matter if you're in America, no matter if you're in Jamaica, no matter if you're in Brazil, wherever you at, you can listen at www.wildoutradio.net. Literally, you can go on there at any time of your day and find a really good show of some great people, or you can just find you some really good reggae music. This is a Caribbean reggae station, y'all. So y'all want to vibe and get y'all some good reggae music, always tune in wherever you at, www.wildoutradio.net. So y'all can always listen and tune in that type of way. Also, Cleopatra's Nature, I am more and more developing new products. I am going to be doing events as well. So y'all can find me on Instagram. That is on Cleopatra's Nature Instagram. Y'all can always find me on YouTube. This show will be on YouTube. I always record it and put the shows on YouTube. Yeah, family, I thank y'all keep me so excited and so motivated to keep on doing the show and keep coming back. I appreciate everybody for liking, sharing, subscribing, listening to the radio station, following my YouTube, visiting my Etsy store, placing orders. I appreciate all my customers that leave me something nice to say about what I'm doing for their body, their skin, and their minds. But also, y'all, I love y'all. And before we end, y'all know MuzikShan is a artist. One of my favorite songs from MuzikShan is called Guess What. This song is so powerful and so wonderful to me because it's basically telling us, guess what I can do. I realized that no matter what it is that I wanted to do in this world, no matter how far I wanted to go, no matter what somebody tell me I couldn't do, I will always be able to do it. Guess what? I did it. This is an amazing song. So MuzikShan, I guess you can probably guess what I'm about to ask you, because winding down, just to end my show off with, I thank you for being a wonderful guest. Can you please leave us with a little snippet of Guess What, please, sir?
Okay, all right. Guess what I realized that I can do? Guess what I realized that I can do? Anything that I choose that I want to. Anything that I choose that I want to. Guess what I realized that I can do? Guess what I realized that I can do? Anything that I choose that I want to. Anything that I choose that I want to. Nothing I can do that I halabaloo. What easy for me might not possible for you. Think you can walk a mile in my shoe. As the young departure righteous and true. No man no perfect. We only can do the things in this life that we are too. So let the light shine so bright the blind room. All of them, they watch and persecute you.
Thank you, MuzikShan. Thank you. That was hot.
Thank you. I do. Bless.
So y'all can also find MuzikShan on Instagram at MuzikShan6. Y'all can listen to his music on Instagram. He has all of his music, all of his songs that he just kind of freestyle and do his thing, catch his vibes or whatever at Muzikland. So y'all can find him on MuzikShan6. Also, he has a YouTube channel as well. You can find him on YouTube at MuzikShan HQ82.
No, MuzikShan 2882 actually, mom.
Oh, my bad. And then you know what? That ain't even the YouTube channel I was trying to reach out to. I was trying to reach out to the Muzikland HQ YouTube channel.
That's it. They're the same, you know. But
okay.
To get to the Muzikland HQ82, you go to MuzikShan 2882.
On YouTube, y'all. MuzikShan 2882. On YouTube. So thank you, family. This is the Power of Nature radio show. I will see y'all later on in this week on YouTube, and I will see y'all next Monday for another edition of Cleopatra's Nature, the Power of Nature radio show. So thank you, MuzikShan. Have a wonderful day, and y'all enjoy the rest of y'all week. Live irate, be beneficial, do something that you wanted to do last week but you forgot to do. Start it today. Be great. Be the best version of yourself that you are destined to be. Have a wonderful, wonderful Monday.